Sí, espero que sea un gran comienzo. Obviamente esto te da confianza para lo que viene, para el próximo partido que es el miércoles. Y hay que seguir trabajando de la misma manera. Creo que el año pasado no he entrenado a mi 100, creo, y este año, como dije, cuando llegué, vengo dispuesto a dar lo mejor de mí, a que vea mi mejor versión y creo que con trabajo y más la ayuda de los chicos, de los profes, eso se va logrando también con la confianza que me dan ellos.
Yeah, I hope that it's a great start for me. I think that a game like tonight gives you the confidence for what's coming ahead, which in this case is Wednesday's game. And I think that you always just have to keep working hard, working the same way that I've been working before. I think last year wasn't my best year necessarily, but coming in this year and having the injuries and overcoming that and just seeing the confidence and feeling the confidence from the other players and from my coach makes me want to look forward and gives me the confidence to look ahead and keep working hard and doing better for the team.
Hi, Ignacio. Justin Wasik on Tap Sportsnet. Congratulations on the victory and your performance. You alluded to it earlier, how difficult this year has been without your family. And I know you've had some nagging injuries as well. So just overall a very difficult year. How have you sort of mentally pushed through and overcome all of that, all of those tough times?
No, sí, mentalmente me vengo preparando muy bien. Estoy, como digo, estoy solo en mi casa, pero siempre trato de estar con mi familia muy pegado. Hacemos videollamadas y eso a mí me gusta porque lo siento tan cerca. Y también mi madre fue la que me dijo que me olvide de todo y que haga lo que más me gusta, que es jugar fútbol. Y nada, creo que estoy muy bien mentalmente. En partidos anteriores también, si no tenía oportunidad tanto de gol o de llegada a arco, pero sí me vengo preparando bien, vengo trabajando más de lo normal y bueno, también con el apoyo de mi familia creo que eso es demasiado importante.
Mentally, I've been preparing and working hard just to kind of push forward. I'm alone at home, but I always try to be close to my family. And we have phone calls. I talk to them. We're always together, and I always feel them close. And it was my mom who told me to forget about everything and just go out and do what I like to do best, which is to play football. So I feel their support, and I've been working harder than I had been working before, harder than normal. And I always feel the support from my family, which is the most important thing.
All right, we'll take one more.
Ignacio, felicidades.
Gracias.
Saúl Rodríguez de 103.1. Hubo más de 14,000 fanáticos en este estadio. ¿Cómo te gustó el ambiente?
El ambiente es muy hermoso acá en el estadio. Me gusta jugar con la gente. Mis capacidades son para jugar con la gente. Me gusta, tengo ese juego que creo que a la gente le gusta. Y también te da un extra, ¿no? Te da un extra cuando ganás, también cuando perdés, porque algunos dicen que cuando perdés no están, pero están, también nos exigen y eso nos gusta. Obviamente siempre queremos que las cosas salgan bien, pero bueno, a veces no se puede, pero yo creo que este partido nos sirva para un nuevo comienzo y tener una racha de victorias.
The question was, more than 14,000 fans came out to support your team today. How did it feel? What was the atmosphere like? The atmosphere is beautiful. I love to play in this stadium, and I love to play in front of people. I think my capacity and my type of game is something that is better in front of people. I think they like to watch the way I play. And you can always feel them, even when maybe the results weren't going so well and they said people weren't enjoying it, but you could feel them there. They were demanding more from us. And so I think that with this game, I hope that this game serves as a jumping off point for us so that we can keep pushing forward and have a streak of victories.
Great. Thanks, Nacho. All right, let's start with Jeremy this time.
Sorry, Alvaro, Jeremy McCullough, Chicago Tribune. Obviously, a big win for you guys today, coming off the draw the weekend or last week. What did you guys do right today, and how can you guys build on this going into the next match?
Bueno, creo que en el equipo había un poco de bajo ánimo por todos los resultados que estamos teniendo, pero bueno, el equipo sigue trabajando en la misma dinámica. Seguía con ganas de cambiar este ritmo de partido que llevamos y bueno, llevamos varias semanas que estamos entrando bastante bien, especialmente esta semana hemos entrado muy bien en mi punto de vista y bueno, se ha visto en el resultado de hoy. Al final, cuando el equipo va en la misma dirección, tanto cuerpo técnico como jugadores, el resultado se ve en el campo.
Well, I think that before the team had been a little bit down given the previous results, but we've been working together, working hard and building on that same dynamic that we had before. And we've been training really well the last few weeks, especially this past week. I think that we had been training really well. And I think that when you get together and all the players and the coach have the same vision in mind, you can see the results on the field.
Brian Sandoval, Chicago Sun-Times. What does it mean for this team if Ignacio starts to keep playing the way he is and really starts to find the net consistently like he did tonight?
Bueno, creo que Nacho es, como me pasa a mí, somos chicos que estamos solos aquí, al final un poco que la situación va mal, no te encuentras bien dentro de, no te están saliendo las cosas, al final un poco el ánimo baja, pero bueno, entre todos lo estamos ayudando, él está entrenando bastante bien, tanto dentro del campo como en privado, tanto gym como tratamiento, se está cuidando, está siendo bastante profesional y al final cuando uno quiere hacer las cosas bien, al final el resultado sale. Yo desde aquí le animo a que siga así porque es un grandísimo jugador y si sigue así nos va a dar muchas cosas.
I think that Nacho, like me, we're kind of here by ourselves. We're alone. So sometimes when things aren't going so well, your confidence lacks a little bit. I mean, you're feeling a little bit down, but I think he's been doing a great job taking care of himself. All of us, we're working together to take care of him as well. And he's been putting in his work both in the gym and taking care of himself in training. And I think that when you really want it, you put in the effort and the hard work, and you can see the results later on in the field. So we're all working together, and he's working on it too. And he's an important part of this group.
Hi, Alvaro. Thanks for your time. Alex Campbell, SB Nation. You guys have played the same system the last 2 weeks, you and Fabi next to each other in midfield. How do you feel the system you guys are playing these last couple of weeks maximizes your skills and allows you to look so comfortable and confident on the ball?
Bueno, parece ser que el cambio táctico le ha venido bien al equipo, pero aparte de cambio táctico yo creo que es actitud de todos los jugadores, tanto los que no juegan como los que juegan, el cuerpo, yo creo que el cuerpo técnico yo creo que es algo de todos y personalmente, bueno, me siento bien, al final tuve una conversación con el míster donde él me pidió más esfuerzo, más Álvaro, más responsabilidad y bueno, yo creo que la tomé desde el partido de Filadelfia, partido y bueno, intento hacer lo máximo posible de mí, tanto dentro del campo como fuera del campo, para conseguir mis objetivos individuales y sobre todo para conseguir los objetivos colectivos.
It seems that the tactical change suited the team very well, but more than any tactical change, I think that change in attitude has been what's really made the difference, because when all the players are together, it makes a difference whether for the players who are playing and the ones who aren't playing, collectively as a group. It makes a big impact on the field. And as for me, I feel good. I'm training well. I'm doing well. But I had a talk with coach, and he asked me to give a little bit more of myself, to put in a little bit more effort, to give more Alvaro. And I took that to heart, especially against Philadelphia. And now I need to give the best of myself for the individual results, maybe, but more than that for the collective team results.
Hi, Alvaro. Justin Wasik on Tap Sportsnet. Congratulations on the victory. A week and a half ago, you guys had a really tough loss against Cincinnati. And it's just a week and a half, but it seems like an eternity ago. It's crazy how things can change from negative to positive, but also things can change from positive to negative just as quickly. So I'm wondering, how do you as players harness the confidence that you guys have gathered from this game and make sure you take that confidence with you into the next matches?
Bueno, no quiero hablar de cómo pasa de positivo a negativo. Simplemente el equipo está concentrado, el equipo quiere más, el equipo sabe que solo tenemos 8 puntos, que seguimos abajo. Y tenemos otro partido el miércoles, otro partido aquí en el Soldier Field. Queremos seguir para arriba, tenemos un objetivo que es entrar en playoff y no vamos a pensar qué puede pasar si de lo positivo pasamos a lo negativo. Obviamente, ojalá que fuera así, ganemos todos los partidos de aquí al final, pero no creo que pueda pasar así. Entonces, bueno, si algún día llega una derrota, no nos vamos a venir abajo, vamos a seguir trabajando duro como un equipo e intentar sacar los máximos puntos posibles. Sabemos que no hemos empezado bien, pero tenemos todavía camino largo por recorrer y muchos puntos por conseguir.
I don't want to talk about how things can go from positive to negative. I think that the team is concentrated. We are together. We want more. And we only have 8 points, so we have another game we have to keep looking forward. We have another game on Wednesday here at Soldier Field, and we have to be ready for that. We have a goal as a team. We, as collectively as a group, we want to make it to playoffs, and we know that it's going to be difficult. You know, we wish we could win out from here on out, but if we have to just take what we have, and if we do get another loss, then we can't let ourselves fall either. We have to work hard and look forward and get the maximum points possible. So we have to get the maximum points possible and try to get our objective and meet our goal.
Great. Anyone else? Cool. Thanks, Alvaro. Thank you, E, as well.
So much. One thing in English, I will try to make interviews in English, but you guys have to give me time, a little bit of time. Okay?
Excellent. Great. Before we get started with questions, Coach just had a quick opening statement.
Hi everyone. Jeremy, where are you? I've heard that you got engaged yesterday. She said yes.
Yes.
You were relieved, I think.
Yes.
Good. Well done. Congrats and all the best for both of you. Yeah.
All right, we'll get into questions now. Let's start off with Brian Sandalo for this one as well.
Brian Sandalo, Chicago Sun-Times, and I've been married for 5 years, so I'm okay.
Well done. Keep it going.
Yeah, working on it. Just tonight, you guys have had a couple pretty good games now. What can this little stretch do for you guys going forward and giving you guys some momentum and to try to get some points and results here?
Yeah, it was obviously a very good game from our side. After the positive game against Philadelphia, having this well-deserved win, I think, yeah, it always gives you confidence. A result gives you confidence, but I think the way the team played, the way the team worked together, should give them, on top of the result as well, confidence. And we're taking that. We have been in tough places with a lot of losses. So obviously these results or these points, we take them, and they're good for the team, for the morale. But in the end of the day, I told them, be happy tonight, and I'm proud of what they've done tonight, because it's not an easy situation. But then we have to keep working. Tomorrow we go back to work and we prepare for Wednesday. And you know better than I, who follow this league since many years. Every game is tough in this league. So I'm very happy tonight. We're going to enjoy tonight. And then tomorrow we go back to work and prepare for Wednesday.
Rusty?
How you doing? Rusty with WRLR. You didn't have possession tonight. They outplayed you 64-36, but the opportunities that presented itself in the midfield, what did you like how the group created those opportunities?
Yeah, I knew that, and we knew that going into the game that we're not going to have that much possession. Atlanta is a team in this league who outpossesses almost every single team, every single weekend or every game. So we knew that going into the game, and I said that's fine. We don't need to try to change that. We prepared well, we defended well, we knew how they want to attack. And I think the team did well in defending that. And then we also knew when we have the ball, what to do with the ball, how to create opportunities. And I think that's more important. And they did a good job. And obviously, we were quite clean in finishing the chances tonight.
Hello, Dan Gages, Prost America. You went with 3-5-2 tonight, or at least 3 center backs. Do you think this is an optimal formation going forward? I see how it's played the last 2 games.
Yeah, it's definitely an option for us. I have played like that last year as well, and I think the team feels comfortable in that. Always depending on which players are here, but in these 2 games, I think the team defended well, and it's definitely an option going forward. We'll see. I always want a team who can play back 4 and back 5, and I think that's what we have right now. And then we will see going forward what we will choose, what we will do. But in the end of the day, that's a shape, that's a system. In the end of the day, you have to put the discipline in, the work rate, the hard work, and I think that doesn't really depend on a back 4, on a back 3 or back 5, the way you want to call it. So I think today the team was very disciplined, and did a good job defending the spaces, and did a good job in being aggressive.
Hi, Coach. Thanks as always for the time. Alex Campbell from SB Nation. So tonight was Nacho's 26th game for the club, and I feel like fans especially, people have been waiting for him to break out, young DP signing, South America, all of that. How big do you think tonight was for him to play the way he did, show that emotion, especially considering how tough the last year plus has been for him?
I mean, I think obviously very, very important, and it's very good for him. He's an offensive player who every offensive player lives from goals and assists and offensive actions, and I'm very happy for him as well that tonight actually he showed this determination to going towards the goal. That's something we were talking with him a long time over the last even in the off season, starting pre-season, that we want to see more determination from him going into 1v1s, going towards the goal. And I think both goals show that today, and other actions as well. And I think it's important for him. It was a tough year for him. We spoke about that already. I think it was a tough year for him. But in the end of the day, it was important for him that now he got that feeling how it is to score goals, because he can do it.
Justin?
Hey, Rafa, congratulations on the victory tonight. You guys have scored 3 goals in back-to-back games. It's the first time the Fire have done that since May 2017, long before you arrived. Obviously, you're not going to score 3 goals every game, most likely, but I'm just curious as to what you think the reasons are for this sort of offensive explosion as of late.
I don't know what the reason is when you don't score for 5-6 games. I told you that already. Sometimes that's football, and sometimes little things may click, and then the ball goes in. And you ask me about certain players when they don't score. I don't know sometimes why they don't score. When you ask the top strikers in the world why they have a stretch where they don't score, they say, I don't know. So we just have to keep working. I'm happy that we obviously score goals. We always created chances. We had a few games this year where we didn't create many chances, but overall we are a team who often creates chances. And so I know that we will create chances, and it's just in the end of the day that the players have to keep going, keep believing, keep working, and the next chance will come. So that's where we are. But I'm also very, very happy that we actually didn't concede a goal. They had in the end of the game a few chances. Bobby made some great saves, but overall I think our defensive performance was very well, and that's another thing which is important going forward. Thank you.
Hey, Rafa. Madron, during his session just now, said that you and him had a talk a couple of weeks ago where you kind of challenged him a little bit to raise his game. When was that, and just what happened in that meeting, and what have you thought of Madron the last couple matches?
Yeah, it's my job to have talks with the players. It's my job to tell them when I'm happy with things and when I'm not happy with things. It's my job as well to try to make them better. And with Alvaro, we have a good relationship. And I sat down with him, I don't know, it was 3-4 weeks ago, and I told him these and these points I'm not happy, and you have to do better there. There was also a match or two where he sat on the bench. So in the end of the day, I try to give the player something, and the player then has to react on that and work on that. In the end of the day, we're all in the same boat. We're never against the player, and then he took that well. And then I think these last 2 games, especially, he was very, very good. He showed a lot of personality, he showed a lot of character defensively and with the ball, and that's what I want to see from him.
Anyone else? Great. Thanks, Rafa.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Thank you. You too.
Have a good night, everyone. Thank you.